Ubisoft has revealed the new Watch Dogs Legion with a brand new trailer as well as a new gameplay on the E3 press conference last night. And I've got you guys a bunch of information about the game and how the gameplay works and plays and on how exactly does the new concept of Watch Dogs works. So in Watch Dogs Legions, you basically play as a ghost who takes over any NPCs in the world and gains complete control over the characters that you picked. So how does this work, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple. In Watch Dogs Legion, you can hack into anyone's profile and learn about their abilities and skills, and every NPC in the world will have different types of skills and abilities and a purpose they live for, with an extraordinary backstory for each characters, and every NPC you meet will be involved in different natural activities, such as a random NPC that you meet might actually decide to go take a dinner from a restaurant, and if you start following them, then you will see that these characters do actually complete the activities that was shown in their profile. So, in order to recruit these characters, you will first have to check their profiles if they do like DedSec or not, because not every character will support DedSec. Well, some might like him and some might be neutral, and some might actually hate the hell out of DedSec organization. But in order to recruit them, you will have to follow them and indulge in their lifestyles and help them in any opportunities you get. And the main goal here to recruit these characters are to gain their trust and make them believe that DedSec is here to help them, and the NPCs will make their choice whether or not to join DedSec. So once you have recruited, you will be able to play as all the characters you have collected in your recruitment list, but remember the fact that the game will have a permadeath feature which will kill your favorite characters permanently, and you will never be able to recruit the same character once again. So always make sure that you guys play carefully, or you might have a risk of losing the characters you play as forever. Now, the fun facts about the NPCs in Watch Dogs is that there are 3 different special abilities available for your characters, from which you'll only be allowed to pick one special ability per character and cannot be changed later on in time. So the first class of ability is called as the Hackers, who will now have the ability to use a spider drone which can take down enemies automatically or can also be controlled manually. And these drones can help you suppress the enemies that hide behind the covers and also allow you to stun an enemy for a certain amount of time by shooting a taser shot at them. And the second class is called the Enforcer class, who will have the ability of a brutal heavy combat where they will be able to carry heavy weapons and perform unique combat styles and take down enemies much better compared to what you have seen on any other skill types. And the last but the best ability so far, and this is one of my favorite abilities in the game, which is called as the Infiltrator, which will give you the ability to go invisible for a small amount of time, and in fact the invisible ability is triggered using a chipset that's biologically placed on every NPC's head, which will be hacked by DedSec and will allow you to perform stealth actions and will unlock different types of abilities to perform stealth on an entirely whole new level. So now your characters will have different types of perks and skills depending on the kind of character you picked from. And each character in the world is unique and will have different lifestyle habitats that you will get to experience upon gaining control over them. You might be a cop or a gangster or even a street thug, which will completely differ the way you see the world and how the world sees you, which creates a very unique gaming experience as you choose your progress depending on the characters you want to play as. Every NPC in the world will have their own voice actings and different animations, such as different walking styles and different talking styles and different body types with different attitudes and much more. So once you recruited these characters you want, you will have the complete access to customize their outfits, gadgets, as well as accessories using an in-game cryptocurrency that you will be able to gain either by doing free roam jobs or by completing different missions in the open world. As you might have already seen, there are multiple types of masks available in the game which can be fully customized and purchased using these cryptocurrencies. And each characters that you recruit will have their own pair of masks. For example, if you choose a thug or a punk character, they would actually have different kinds of masks on their own unique styles. Or if you choose a guy who is a hacker himself or controls drones and all those technical stuff, then he might have different kind of masks depending on their own unique styles. So later on, you as a player will be able to customize all of these masks depending on the kind of styles you want. So now that we have spoken about the basics of the game and on how the game will work and play as, and how the roleplay attachment to the story and the players connect, Since we get to play as anyone and everyone in the world, we will not get to experience the roleplay story of an actual protagonist and get attached to his or her personal life stories. Whereas we rather will be able to play as new characters all the time, and I don't feel there will be a much in-depth story narrative content as of what we have seen on the previous Watchdog games so far, which I think could be one of the biggest downfalls of the game, especially for those who are actually here for the main story narratives. But I'm really excited to see that Ubisoft is doing something completely unique in its own ways, and this game is not going to be just another open world game like what all the other open world games has to offer, whereas Watch Dogs Legion is taking the approach of an open world in a completely unique new ways, and I would love to see how well they would deliver the promises they've made towards the main story. With that being said, I'll be dropping much more exclusive gameplays of Watch Dogs Legion with plenty more information on the game right here on the channel. So the best way to watch them is of course using a subscription, which is absolutely free of cost. So make sure that you guys are staying subscribed and turn the notifications on so that you folks never miss out on any upcoming videos on this channel. And if you did go on and find this video helpful, then dropping a like on this video would be really appreciated and does keep me motivated on making much better quality content for you guys. So make sure to drop a like and let me know in the comments down below if you guys like the idea of us being able to play as any NPCs is good or not. So make sure to get involved in the comments, as communication is the only key to put your opinions out there to the world. Doesn't matter if it's a small audience or a bigger one, your opinions and comments do always matter. With that being said, I hope you guys have a blast of a day, and I'll see you guys again on another video probably in 3 hours from now. And until then fams, take care of yourselves and I'll see you all on the next one.